Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for part two of the returning artists or albums I'm excited for in 2021. So I'm gonna continue where I left off, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with part two. At number 10, I picked Man with a Mission new album that I'm excited for because I really hope they release an album next year. They are a Japanese rock band, so they're mixed with a few other genres too, like dance rock, dance pop, some hip hop in it, so some rapping from the singer Gene Kenjani, and Tokyo Tanaka is the main singer of the band. And I really like this band a lot. I've been following them since 2015, and they haven't made a disappointing song like ever. Maybe some songs are not great from them, but still, they put out some pretty good songs. Um, yeah, Man with a Mission released uh the single Telescope first, and then All You Need was the next one, like a few weeks ago, I think it came out. It came out on November 29th, which was a Sunday. I was like, you're gonna release a song on a Sunday? Like, okay. But they're gonna release another song. They said in the live stream they were gonna release 3 singles. And I presumably think it's gonna be on the new album in 2021. I don't know when they're dropping their new album, but I'll have to really read into what it says on Wikipedia for if they drop a new album or not. But yeah, I'm really excited for Man with a Mission's next album, and I hope it does come out in 2021 because it has been like almost 3 years since their last album, which was Chasing the Horizon. But yeah, at number 10, I chose Man with a Mission new album for an album I'm excited for and a returning artist I'm excited for in 2021. Number 11, I chose One OK Rock new album. I'm really excited for them to return. Uh, it has been a little bit since I've heard their music. Their last album was Eye of the Storm, and the lead singer, which you'll have to remind me in the comment section below what the lead singer's name is. I know it, but it's at the tip of my tongue. I'm just like, shit, why did I forget the lead singer's name? It's something. I can't remember what. But his voice is really good. Uh, yeah, I really like his voice a lot. Um, but still, I'm really excited for their next studio album. I know they went in a pop direction, pop rock kind of direction with their new album, and it wasn't bad. It just was good, not perfect. Eye of the Storm felt very different from what they normally do. They did a song with Kiara called In the Stars, and that didn't do so bad. Um, I do like I like the English version better. The other song, like, I think it was Unforgettable, was the English version song on Eye of the Storm. But Stand Out Fit In was one of my favorite ones that came out uh, back in late 2018 before the album dropped. So I am excited for a new album. I think I'm predicting that it could come out in the summer or maybe in August or something like that, but who knows. So, yeah, my number 11 pick I chose for an album or a returning artist I'm excited for was One OK Rock's new album. Number 12, I chose Bullet for My Valentine new album. Now, it's been almost 3 years since Gravity came out. By June next year, it's going to be 3 years. So I think I see an album coming out from them, possibly like early 2021, like April or May. I don't know 100% for sure, but may take a little longer because due to the pandemic, things are getting pushed back, and some artists are in the process of writing music. It's hard to do it and go to the studio and all that and get a song released or a new single released, but I think Bullet's gonna come back next year for sure. So I'm excited for their next album. I'm thinking April or May is when their next album is gonna be out. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I hope it does. So my number 12 pick was Bullet from my Valentine new album. I'm excited for next year, and as a returning artist. Sorry, my nose is just ugh. Sorry that I'm tilting the camera a little bit too, so my apologies. Number 13, I chose All That Remains new album. I know their last album wasn't technically my favorite, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't a terrible record. It's just the song Fuck Love was not for me. I thought that was a terrible song, in my opinion. Uh, but maybe if I go back and listen to the last album they made, I'll probably like it. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below what the last album's name is. Victim of the New Disease. That's what it's called. Um, yeah, I just remembered at the last second, right before I said, oh, you'll have to remind me in the comment section below what the name of the album is. But I'm excited for their next album. I hope it turns out to be pretty good. And that was my number 13 pick. I'm predicting it could come out September next year. It may take a little longer. I don't know. It just depends on when they decide to get it out to us. But they should be returning next year with new music and a new album, hopefully. Number 14, I picked Rise Against new album. It has been over 3 years since their last album, Wolves, and that wasn't my favorite record, but it wasn't terrible. It had a mixture of songs that I wasn't sure about liking. Like the title track was okay. Uh, it was a banger, the title track, but there were some other songs that tended to kind of drag on with some of it and kind of were a little cringy to listen through. Like Bullshit was not my favorite one, and there were some other ones as well, but yeah, sorry about the ding too. My phone does that. I think it's because of the storage space running out thing. But yeah, I'm excited for Rise Against to come back next year, so they're gonna be on my radar for next year, hopefully. I think they'll come out with a new album early 2021. I don't know 100% for sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Uh, Number 15, I chose Fozzie's new album. Now, I know for sure they're going to be dropping a new single in the new year. It's not going to happen yet. They said they're still finishing up on it, the finishing touches for the album. So they said they'd get done with it November, December of this year. So I think their new album's going to come out sooner than we think. Probably March or April of next year. So sometime in the springtime. If it doesn't, then it may take a little longer. I can't predict when it really comes out. I'm having an estimated guess on when I'm thinking it could come out, but yeah, I'm excited for Fozzie's new album. because I like Judas a lot. That was one of my favorites. So I'm really excited to see when they return. And that was my number 15 pick for Fozzy coming back with as a returning artist. Number 16 is a Treyu new album. I'm really stoked for that album. I uh yeah, I did enjoy the album In Our Wake a lot. That was really good. It was a really awesome record. The screams and the singing from Brandon is really good. And now Brandon's taken over as the lead singer of the band. So I'm like, damn. Because the ex lead singer, Alex something or whatever, I think that's what his name is, he left the band. They parted ways for some reason. Uh, it'll probably say it on Wikipedia if I look into it a little bit more. But yeah, Atreyu's gonna come back with a new album next year. And yeah, I'm excited for when it comes out. I don't know when it's coming out. Probably summertime of next year. Who knows? But yeah, that was my number 16 pick, and I'm excited for Atreyu to make their return. They already released Save Us uh, as a single, so that should be on the new record. Number 17, I chose 21 Pilots' new album. They should be returning next year for sure. They did have a new single, Level of Concern. I don't know if that's going to be on the new album, but we'll just have to wait and see. Because anything could happen. They could just announce the album immediately. And you'll be like, oh shit, they're going to drop an album. Because I predicted right with their last album release date. Because I said it could come out October 5th for Trench. And it did. It did come out that day. So I was like, holy shit. I was like, I didn't see that coming. I think their new album may be out in July of 2021 or August at the latest. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just having an estimated guess. But that was my number 17 pick, and Tyler Joseph does write good lyrics for his for the band. So I'm really excited to see their return as an artist, as a duo group band, uh, kind of band, or I guess you could say. But yeah, number 18, I chose Underoath's new album, and they should be returning next year with an album. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see what happens with their next album. And finally, 3 Days Grace's new album I'm excited for. Sorry for the dings from my phone. I'm getting text messages. 3 Days Grace should be dropping a new album next year for sure, because it takes them about 3 years to make an album. So I'm pretty stoked to see what happens with them. And Under Oath and 3 Days Grace will have an album sometime in May or June. I don't know for sure. 3 Days Grace may take a little longer because they like to take their time writing the album, but they should have a new single. They did drop Somebody That I Used to Know, the Goatee cover, this year, so this past few months ago it came out. So I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out, their new album. That's going to be it for the returning artists or albums I'm excited for in 2021 part 2 video. And for these videos, comment below and let me know what you're excited for returning artists or albums you're excited for in 2021. And if you like this returning artists or albums I'm excited for in 2021 video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I'm going to be returning to you probably tomorrow for another end of the year video, or by the weekend at least. So definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of got to wrap it up quickly because am only allowed to do somewhat of 15-minute videos. I can't do over that. But thank you for watching this returning artists or albums I'm excited for in 2021. Part 1 and 2 videos that I did. I hope you enjoyed it or enjoyed them. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.